Hey guys, I hope you're ready for some more satisfying spring cleaning this week. I hope you're ready. We have a lot to tackle in today's video and for this week. So if you're ready, let's do this together. Hey, welcome back. My name is Amber from Everyday's Amber. In today's video, I started off in the garage with this air fryer. It had a lot of caked on, burnt stuff on it, and it's never been cleaned. So what I did was make a baking soda water solution, added that to the glass and the stainless steel, let it sit for a while, and started to scrub. I wanted to use my new razor on my inside oven, but I thought what a perfect way to start here and see how it all works. And you can see right here, it just came right off. This little air fryer did take some work. As you can see, it looked like it was caked on with oil because it was. And the other clip that you saw me with the pan, that was what was inside the oven. It was caked on burnt stuff. My husband says, let's just get a new one. But I was able to salvage it just fine by applying the same baking soda water paste to it and then just scrubbing. But it did take some time and work. Right now I am just scrubbing off all the caked on oil. My son has a deep fryer that sits next to the air fryer that he absolutely loves making deep fried food, especially when his friends come over. They come out here in the garage. They're a bunch of teenagers and they just love to cook, which I think is so sweet that they just come out here to cook food. But anyways, you can see now I'm moving on to dusting down all the mirrors and the blinds. What we're doing here is basically working my way from top to bottom like you would inside a house, because what we're going to be doing is blowing out the garage floors and deep cleaning it with my vacuum wet mop. So this is like we're giving this garage a deep clean, like very deep clean. So this garage has not been cleaned like this in over probably a year, maybe longer. And it was way overdue, but it made it much easier. It only makes it easier if you have less things on the floor to clean. So that's kind of why last week I was decluttering first, because I needed to get stuff gone. That's the only way you can do it. It's just make sure everything is decluttered and off the floor, because it just makes everything easier.
the dark.
So I'm using here my wet vacuum mop, and at the end, this mop pad was so dirty. Like, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to clean it and reuse it. I was able to get it cleaned after running it through the cycle a couple of times. Vacuuming and mopping did take a very long time, so next time I think I will just use my O-Cedar mop. I just wanted to use this option this day because I wanted to suck up anything that the blower didn't get, but it took way longer, and I actually think that the O-Cedar mop does a better job getting the dirt off the floor. It just gets up more, I feel like, but I don't know. I could be wrong because this water was dark black, so I'm sure it did just as fine, but I think for time saving, next time the O-Cedar mop would be for the win. Today is day 2 of my cleaning for this week. We are heading into the kitchen today. It looks pretty clean from the outside. But if you look behind hidden doors such as microwave and oven, or pull it away from the wall, you're gonna see some really messy areas. So this video is more about deep cleaning for spring cleaning. So let's get started.
Here's what I like. Laying on the beach with sunlight in my eyes, laughing with my friends under the sky, following our hearts so then we take a ride. Wherever, I always try to let my spirit fly.
I just purchased this Angry Mama. It's a microwave cleaner, and all you have to do is add vinegar and water and pop it in the microwave for about 8 minutes. And it sprays the vinegar out, and it helps breaks up all that dirty food stuck to your microwave oven. And so this was my first time using it. And then here I'm just applying the same baking soda paste that I applied to my air fryer, and let that sit on for a while I clean the microwave.
Oh wait, that's the only way to get that high. Oh wait, if you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces, but I'm not backing down. So if you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. Here's what I like. Jumping from a roof that is almost too high. Laying on the grass, I close my eyes. Playing my guitar till my fingers are numb. I always try to let my spirit fly away. That's the only way to get that high. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces, but I'm not backing down.
This glass took me quite a few times to get off all the burnt stuff because I will admit this is the first time I've ever cleaned this oven. I've had this oven for 3 years and I never once cleaned it. Yes, that's gross, I know, but if I'm just being honest here. So it took a little longer to clean, but it did come off. How have you guys been lately? What are you guys doing a high and a low share? I only have 2 highs and I'll share those with you, but I promise you I will share a low as soon as I get one. My 2 highs for the week is one, my daughter and I, she's 10. We've been going on squishy hunting. We've been searching for dumplings for 2 weeks. She had any luck for 2 weeks, but we found lots of squishies. And finally today, we found dumplings. So that was a high for this week for both of us. I mean, it's more for her, but for some reason, this squishy hunt has kind of gotten me all into it now, and it's been fun. And number high is yesterday, my teenage son, got his driver's permit. So exciting times. Please keep us in your thoughts while he is learning, just to keep us safe and all that stuff. Would love to know, what are your high and your lows for this week? Leave them in the comments if you want to share. I pulled the refrigerator away from the wall. As you can see here, it is super gross and caked on, dirty, like sticky. I always wonder, why is it so sticky? But here we are. I'm just picking up things that fell behind the refrigerator and going to vacuum this area up and then give it a good scrub down with my scrub sponge. Now I'm just moving on to all the kitchen cabinets, lower cabinets that is. But also you don't want to forget your baseboards, and I often overlook this, and you'll see in a second here how bad they really got. But this is quite a process, but it was well worth it. Definitely probably feel like I should do better keeping it more wiped down throughout the year or week, but that's something I need to work on. But you will see right here as I'm scrubbing that after I filmed this, I realized I really missed a bunch of spots and that I really need to look. It's hard to like look under here, but you can see like where I missed. So I definitely did go back and wipe all those down, but I just wanted to point that out to really like get down. I know it's kind of gross, but you have to kind of like really look underneath to make sure you get all the dirt. It is now day 3, and the hardest part about continuing cleaning in a kitchen is that there's already a mess, but it's not too bad. The counters are already dirty. I need to wipe those down again, and I had to put a few dishes in the dishwasher. We have a new system, by the way, and it's been working really well. So the system in the kitchen I tried to implement, and I've been training my family. We're a family of 6, so it is quite the process. We follow some simple rules. One is the no pile rule. So we try to keep the counters as clear as possible. I'm looking around, as you can see. I see a couple things out right now, but I will get those put away. The second thing that I've been implementing is making sure that we empty the dishwasher in the morning. And then we train everybody to put their dirty dish in the dishwasher throughout the day. That way we don't have piles of dirty dishes by the end of the day to wash. So that's been a process. It's not perfect. Sometimes people still forget, and there are a few things in the sink that I will just come over real quick, rinse and put it in the dishwasher. We run the dishes every single night, and then in the morning I try to unload it. That way people can load up their dirty dishes in the morning and throughout the rest of the day. And that's been working really well for our family. But anyways, let's get into the rest of today's video. I have a few things left to do in the kitchen. We still have some cabinets that I need to wipe, like I was wiping yesterday. And I need to clean the kitchen blinds. So those are on my to-do list. These cabinets are pretty old. I'm not sure if they were original, but the house is over 30 years old. And they were painted with some kind of like latex oil. I don't know. It's like a wax. There's like a wax that was put on this paint. So a lot of the paint has either worn off or it's chipping off, or like the food and stuff that there's like oil gets stuck to the wax. It makes it really hard to get off. So if you have any suggestions of what works for paint that has wax type polish on top of the paint, what would work really well to get like greasy stuff off of it, because it kind of like smears into it and it makes it very difficult to clean. So my favorite way to clean blinds lately is just giving the blinds like a dust down and then going in with just a wet warm rag and just wiping everything down. Like I don't even use any cleaner products on it. It's just super simple and clean. I don't really like using cleaner on everything because I sometimes worry it's going to leave like a residue, and it just seems unnecessary when water works just fine. There's no like bacteria there. So and if there was like in this little area clean, sometimes food does splash there, so I'll use like Dawn power spray sometimes just to get the food mess off. But I'm pretty good about keeping up these blinds at least halfway up where food splashes. The top half I'm not really great about cleaning on a regular basis, but these two blinds in this room I have been more consistent than I ever have in the past, so they weren't really even that bad. So I just gave them a quick dust and then a quick wipe down and then they were done. But honestly, I am kind of sick and tired of these blinds, and I'm not trying to be someone who's ungrateful or complain, but they are quite a thing that you have to manage and take care of. And I'm so ready to just maybe replace them with some roll-up blinds or something where the dust doesn't collect. Okay, I have to ask, did any of your kids go through the Labubu stage where they just absolutely begged and craved getting a Labubu? Well, we did last year, and my daughter was obsessed with collecting them, and that was the only thing she ever wanted. So we just, over birthdays and holidays, we were collecting them. Finally, I think that phase is over a little bit, which I'm glad. But now, like I said earlier, it's on to the mystery dumplings and the squishies now, which I don't really get the hype, why they're so popular and viral. I don't really care about things like that, but they are really cool, the squishies.
I'm just trying to get by. I don't know how you do it. Trying to keep you off my mind. I can't hold to it. You make it easy, but every time I fall back again. Tell me all the secrets, 'cause baby I can see the end. Don't slow down. I just need you to say you won't let go. I will keep my heart wide open.
I shared this in another previous video, but if you were wondering what those orange sock things are on my feet, those are these micro pad slippers that are used for when you're mopping. That way you can like dry the floor with them as you're walking on the floor, and it also keeps your feet from, stepping into the wet area and making it dirty. They look goofy, but I love them.
All I ask of you, baby, keep the fire burning. Come on, keep the fire burning. I keep losing track of time. I'm barely moving. Pick up the pieces left behind. I hold on to 'em. You make it easy, but every time I fall back again. Tell me all the secrets, 'cause baby I can't see the end. Don't slow down. I just need you to say you won't let go.
Okay, so remember how I said I had 2 highs and no lows, but I actually remember something that is a low that I would like to share with you guys. That is actually sort of sad. My son has been playing piano for 3 years. He's been getting lessons and he's really good. He decided just this week that he is done taking piano lessons, and this is not a decision that was like made in haste. It wasn't a decision that was made impulsive. This has been something that's been weighing heavy on his heart since December. And we kind of hold off just to really see if that's something that he really truly feels that he needs to step away from. So it was, and it was sad, but also at the same time, like on the positive side, yes, it's sad because he loves piano so much, but he also just feels like he's not as into it as much. And here's the thing here, like there can be two truths, like you can hold two truths. So it's okay to grieve and yet also feel something completely different, like you're ready to do something else. But on the brighter side, this just frees up and opens up for new things, new beginnings, new adventures. But I thought I should share that because we do love the years we had with him playing piano. And this doesn't mean like he's never going to play piano again, but just means he's not doing private lessons anymore. So we moved the piano upstairs to his room, and we decided to make that space into a movie room. We don't really have the TV we want yet for that room, but we did move some furniture around and found one of our smaller TVs and put in that space. And we also moved my daughter's bird from her room downstairs because I felt really sad for her to be all alone in the room upstairs. And now she's down here with everybody else. We put this bird feeder back up on this window right here. That's what I was just cleaning. It fell off during the winter. So now she gets birds that can come visit her, and she gets to see all the interactions of her family throughout the day. And I already can tell you, since I filmed this, she has been so much happier down here. We considered getting another parakeet for her, but I think this will work. I think this will be enough for her, and she gets lots of love and attention now that everyone sees her down here.
I will keep my heart wide open. All I ask of you, baby, keep the fire burning. Come on, keep the fire burning.
That is it for today's video. I hope you guys stayed around and enjoyed it. If you haven't already, I would love for you guys to stick around and join our family for more cleaning adventures. So see you in the next video. Bye.
I won't make it easy for you now.